Okay. Now I want us to call upon Ushenge. And Ushenge is going to be taking us through to the future of the film industry using the drone and the business of film. How do you make money and how do you save money for a few minutes? I just want us to call Ushenge to come and talk to us, and after that we're going to call the royal family. Thank you very much. Maybe let's listen to Shenge and then after.
Everyone, ngokukhuluma ithoba alengibingelele ebukhosini ngokwezinto zonke ezikhona la, ngiyathoba kakhulu, ngiyabingelela bayede. Igama ngisandile ngakabuthelezi ekhaya eKwanongoma ehlala Nkosi. Mhlawumbe ungangishayela nje izandla khona lapho ukuthi I'm coming from, you know, if I mention ehlala Nkosi uyazi ukuthi hlala Makhosi ehlala Nkosi iNgonyama ekakithi kwakhangela amankengane esehlalweni njengamanje from khona Kwanongoma. Okay, I won't be long, but today I will be sharing the future of the drone technology as well as the cryptocurrency. I want to combine these two things because most of the people, they perish because they lack of knowledge. And that's why I used to say, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, yet you are not sure how you can do it, just say yes and learn how to do it later. Why? Because there is nothing more expensive than a missed opportunity. Okay, I have my partners in Western Cape. In fact, we are collaborating with the university from UCT. And our company called Usibalolundu. That's where we formulated this. It is a final project, but we only need the funding for it to be done. It's a drone technology where we want to teach the young people. We have different layers. Number one, we want to teach them how to code, how to program this drone, because the drone is a machine that is controlled by people. Number two, but throughout the phase of this project, at the end of the day, we want to produce people who are drone pilots, qualified drone pilots, people who can control this. So, I saw this opportunity when we were meeting with Mr. Zanella yesterday, and then we spoke about this. Simply because in the filming industry, we need drone technology. Because there were some times maybe you need to take some pictures in a mountain that is too big, maybe you can't reach there. By simply using a drone, you can go and up there. So this project is going to open a lot of job opportunities because our young people, we have a problem of higher rate of unemployment in our country. So if we teach them, most of them will become entrepreneurs. Remember, now we are talking about the 4IR, Fourth Industrial Revolution. Artificial intelligence is taking over. So just look in this perspective, look in this way. We have a lot of Ubers, Eats, we have Take-a-Lot. So those young people who are driving bikes and cars to deliver. So if you convert them now into this drone project, where you can deliver a parcel. Why? These are so touching to me simply because I got an experience when it comes to rural areas. Most of our adults, most of our old people, they are suffering through diseases. Most of them, they die before time, not simply because it was their time to die, but because the medication didn't get to them on time. So simply using this drone technology will also engage the Department of Health so that those young people who will be from rural areas, you can control that. Just drive the drone to one of the old granny getting to drop the medication for the old lady. It's going to be very much helpful. You can clap hands for me. All right. Then now, Let me now introduce to you to another wing now, cryptocurrency. Most of the people, as the world is changing, the fiat currency has got no value now. You can tell me 5 years ago, 1,000 is a big value, but today, 1,000 doesn't have a value. Are you still with me? So back then, 2009, there was a new currency that was introduced called cryptocurrency. But from there, it was a white paper. It was introduced by a man called Satoshi Nakamoto. He introduced a Bitcoin. But because we were not aware, nobody educated us, how does this currency going to work? A lot of information was spreading throughout internet. They were telling us that Bitcoin is a scam. You know why? It's simply because those people, they want us to give us the fear so that they will have an opportunity to buy those Bitcoin in bulk. So that when the Bitcoin get a value, it will be hard for us now to purchase it. Back then, in 2010, the Bitcoin was cheap as 5 rand, 1 Bitcoin. But look at the Bitcoin today. Bitcoin now is 1.3 million, 1 Bitcoin. You can imagine, which means we missed the opportunity at that time. That's why today I'm inviting everyone, don't miss that opportunity. Each and every 4 years on the crypto space, we have something called halving. Bitcoin halving, it's when they release the certain amount of Bitcoin, they halve it. What does that mean? It simply means if you are a supplier for 50 shares, which means in that year, you just decide, let's say you're supplying the whole Durban. Then you decide, this year I'm not going to supply the whole 25 shares. I'm going only to supply only 8 shares. By simply doing that, you are creating more demands to people who want shares, right? Which means the price is going to go high. Are you still with me? That's what the process of halving means. So this year, it's called a bull run. Everyone is determined. Everyone wants to own a certain portion of Bitcoin, but they don't know how. That's why we are working with the company called XLFX. They have a pool and they have a system where you can purchase or you can plug in your cryptocurrency, not doing anything, but you can just simply rent any robot. The robot can trade the cryptocurrency for you. That robot is accurate to analyze the market and also to trade. It's going to trade for you only 90 days, then you'll make a lot of money. But I understand that most of the people got scammed before. Yes. That's why we're fear unknown. But don't fail to try. At least we must fail after trying. Am I right? So that's why Warren Buffett used to say, if you don't find a way to earn while you sleep, you will work until you die. I was very happy when I heard Slindile, she was mentioning something like multiple streams of income. We need to teach our people, especially on the filming industry, because I know sometimes when you are featured in a movie, there is a budget for that movie. After that, you get paid. Maybe for 6 months to come, you won't get any role. So how are you going to survive? So if you get a certain amount of budget, try to plug in your money in different streams so that you will multiply your money. Bitcoin is the future. Cryptocurrency is the future. We're also going to align with the help of Mr. Zindela. We're going to work together to align already. We have pipeline the financial literacy, where we'll teach our people about using money, because nobody told us. That's why we have programs called I Blew It, because people got a lot of millions and then they finish it. So it's my advice to you guys from film industry, don't blow your money, but you can come to us, we'll guide you how can you make your money. That simple robot, you can start with a minimum of $25 US, then the robot can trade for you and give you 2% every day without fail. But for more info, you can come to me. I will leave my number so that we can engage on more. That's how we are going to help each other. There is a drone technology, the future of our country, and also the future of the cryptocurrency, so that you will be able to make money. My number is 060. WhatsApp only, don't call me. I know I'm single but not available. 06089 33 722. Ngiphinde 06089 33 722. Maybe sengivala angakufihli lokho. We got an opportunity. That company that is producing, they are producing those robots. So now, when it's come to drone, our vision is to have a manufacturing company here in South Africa where we manufacture our own drones. Our own drones. With the company that we are working, they gave me a role of being a COO in the whole African continent. I'm with my CEO in the whole African continent from SLFS. She gave me that opportunity. Now you can go and explain more about the project that we are selling to people out there. But knowledge is power. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
First, greet the king of the Zulu nation in absentia. Sithi bayede. Wena wendlovu. In that way, I'm greeting everyone. According to African custom, the king of that nation, where you are, is the most senior person. So if you greeted the king, then you've greeted everyone. Okay. As Abatembo Royal Kingdom, we are here to support the initiative. Mr. Zindela and Umnoto Waruna visited the palace in Mthatha and they told us about this. But fortunately, that we had the princess on our side who also had the same passion. Now that made us to become partners. We are not only here to support you guys, but we are also here to create connections for her to grow forward. We are very fortunate today that when we came, I came with some of the most senior royal family members. Our crown prince, Prince Nethemba Dalingebo, who's aligned exactly to your presentation of cryptocurrency. The young man always tell, hey, Puti, I need just 10,000 to do A, B, C, and D with the cryptocurrency thing. So now at least he got someone who's gonna guide him better. So this gathering is not only for film industry, but also to network on other ventures as well, which opens doors for everyone. Even Mr. Dlamini, we have known him on TV, but today we are sitting with him, chatting with him, showing us that he's a person, he's actually down to earth even more than ourselves, whereas he's the one that we're supposed to be taking him up. Mr. Zindela and your team, do not get tired. We do understand that sometimes there are financial constraints. We do understand that the market that you are in can be politically infiltrated, because some of the things, they have big guns and the sharks are behind them. But we might not understand. But it's actually, most of them are politically influenced. If you get to know how drugs and human trafficking happen, you know that at some point we even use our own state jets to transport them, using by high-ranked South African government officials. So it's not going to be an easy journey. What I'm trying to say, don't get tired. The legal that we have must support your initiative, must support what you guys are doing, so that we can expose the devil that is living amongst us. We understand that you are also attracting more guys in your projects. You are not being selfish. There are people that if they go to USA, when they come back, they are what you call celebrities. Yeah. You have to make an appointment to talk to them.
Yo.
Sometimes if they meet you and you're trying to create, you'll get their guys kicking you like nobody's business. But both of you and Mr. Dlamini have been abroad. You have learned how others are doing, and you came to give us that experience. That is what we want from you guys. We will be like mothers. You will breastfeed us. We will learn. What is important, that an African child must learn to stand on their own, even if it is difficult to do so, because you are not the bosses of the economy. We still have the minority in South Africa that controls almost everything that we eat, everything that we wear, even our cars. So we are interdependent from white minority. So in a way, we have to build relations that will last longer. And those that come, we must keep them so that we can upgrade our living standards. Madiba, last time I checked, you were one of us. You're one of Uganda.
It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tembo.
Yes.
In KwaZulu-Natal, we have more than 60% of the population that is made of Abatem.
Abatem, yes.
We are historically the owners of this land.
Yes.
We stand here firm. We're standing here firm, having that claim. What we want to do as Africans is not going to work for us. We must not come and undermine each other. Ndakashenge, I know what your nation has done to the Zulu nation. I understand the Amtetwas as well, who also have a great contribution at the developing the Zulu nation. I'm making Gasemva Umakeb because now he's the current leader of the nation. But that must not make you guys undermine each other because it will distract the nation. What we want is unity. Sometimes we compromise just to get other people to benefit. But we don't sell your own for that. This movie is out of this world. He's talking to us. As my sister and the lady that spoke, beautiful ladies are always a target because we have a generation of ladies that worships money. And when you are attracted, money will be used, resources will be used. Then your life will also be used. Guys, keep up the good work. We would like also to be part of the program of making sure that this gets to each and every young girl out there and a young boy that will learn a value of another humanity. Let me not prolong long. I know that I can talk all day.
Commitment, you must leave.
I can talk all day.
Yeah.
I'm sure, I do understand that Mr. Zindela and others will be in Antata in September.
Yeah.
For a movie festival. What we like to do is to engage with them to see how can we meet them halfway. If we can't meet them halfway, go away as the kingdom of Abatem. To make sure that works of this nature also surfaces in the Eastern Cape. I know Gauteng, Western Cape and KZN are rising in the film industry as they are doing in music. we would also like to be part of that as an Eastern Cape. That we don't only know of violence and corruption, but let's also have positive things that will touch human lives and better our society. Thank you very much, ladies and
gentlemen. We are going to call, before we, please, we are still going to be asking some commitments. My bag is still empty. Those who want to put something to say, thank you, Mr. Zindela, they must put in the bag here. At least something, just to say thank you, a token of appreciation for the good work, Mr. Zindela. But I would love maybe, because after you, no one can speak, can I write? After the king was spoken, no one can speak. So the last one. So my colleague is here in the federation. You see, we have got audio, visual, and invited media here in KZN. He's here to give us a message of support, to say, well done, Mr. Zindela and your team. You see, when we're traveling to South, I was telling them about the importance of this movement. Tomorrow, Mr. Zindela will give again, talking about this movement. So, the importance of this movement. Why this movement we want to be all levels, all school, and to play everywhere.
I feel very honored to be welcomed by the princess. So beautiful like you. And I also want to
Just raise your voice a bit. Please don't chop only here. Chop.
First of all, I would like to greet you, all of you are here, the dignitaries. Hey, it's MC here. Hey, program direct. You're putting me on the spot. I never prepared anything, any speech or some sort. I can see my colleagues are here. Federation. Everyone, actors, Upudlamen. Colleagues, alright. I acknowledge you, my brother. Alright. Siyabona umsebenzi wakho South Africa yonke. Siyakuhlonipha. Siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi mina ngithanda indlela ethobe ngayo nje. Awufani nalabantu laba abanamagama amakhulu kodwa uthola ukuthi masuhlangana nabo ayi umuntu akayena umuntu. Kanti sesikhohliwe ukuthi kahle kahle behind ekubeni negama ethize usawumuntu nje. Usanegazi njengami nawe nalo umuntu. Umuntu asehluleke nje ukuthi sawubona angathathi ngisho isandla useyikhohliwe ukuthi yena ubani. So in my message ngathanda nje ukukhuthaza abantu ukuthi asingazikhohlwa ukuthi sibobani bakwethu. Sisengabantu abamnyama. Noma ngabe usunegama Zindela, Zindela. I respect this guy. I actually look up to him. I look up to you, my brother. You know, we've been around the industry. We go to all film commission, we fight, guys. Today it's nice, it's a celebration, but anazi ukuthi icheni kunzima kangakanani thina sikule industry. Because there are lots of red tapes. We have to say this. Because if we mbona njengoba nibuka njengamanje angisiboni sponsor in this.
Yeah.
Ekufanele ngabe zikhona. There are a lot of them. Angeke ngiyibale. Noma ngayibala futhi anginandaba. Film commission bakhona. Kodwa uzothola ukuthi uyaye lapha uthola usizo. Yabo? Angazi kuba ngaki siya lapha sifuna basisize. You understand? And vele igovernment ilapha I mean ibeke labo bantu lapho ukuthi basize thina amafilimu. Uma bengasizi thina basifanele basize bandani. So that's a question. Kodwa ngisho ukuthi sizoyidiscuss today. So ngisho ukuthi lento ngiyahlonipha ngoba siyalwa kakhulu naye. Baningi bafuna laba abantu nabo obangobese. But today ngenxa yokuthi bengenaso speech ngizothanda ukuyibongela le ndoda. Produce film efana njengale it's not easy. And okwesibili ukuproduce ifilimu ephinde yenze sense because abantu bayaproduce amafilm, you know, but uthola ukuthi kodwa awekho in line with the message. ezosizwa i-community esiphila kuyona. It is very important ukuthi guys, we must tell our own stories. I have asked my friend, one of my friends from California, ukuthi yini eyenza i-America ibe kanje today. Wangitshela into eyodwa wathi we tell our own stories. So nathi if we can tell our own stories ngendlela ethandwa yithini sizoba South Africa engcono kunalesi yona when it comes to film industry. So with those words, I would like to say thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you very much to you, Zindela, who came up with this vision. And also we are Kobela, Putingas, Nase, Nabu, Nakone, we're making waves, my brother. Today, Sesi Numlas International Film Festival, because we look up to this guy. So let's shine his eye. Numlas International Film Festival we are doing it for the 3rd year now. We came last year, came with the Americans, by the way. They started from, we saw it a film festival, Gamput, the Ogate Kuluma Kuli. Basuga Lapo, but the flights, Bezati, Umlas International Film Festival. So, see Bambi saying, the culture of Bambisana is there. Puti, Yantela Bafutan, enters of Kales is it was it. Would Emasabu Sunday, Ubanda Sebekali, Minangakala and Amemlas. Nabo Michael, Nabo Shomolod, who opens partner Babu Sunday and Mazma Shomolod. Yes, this is my business. Sayab Matota, our own Nabo Kuzan, Obabukam. Sad Matota, still at this day. Namshanje, not assessing a brand yet to Ethoni Shwayo, eBizwa International Film Festival. Sia Boma, Ubamisan, Sia Puchaz, Kubeganjan.
Of this wonderful film here. Yeah, I think it's well deserved, and I believe we'll be screening it at the Soweto International Film Festival. And to Mr. Zindela Pictures as well, can we give a huge round of applause to him? Yeah. And to everyone who's part of this excellent production, the support from Royalty. I was listening to Royalty speaking, and I was so inspired to see how behind closed doors, sometimes we may not see that the owners of South Africa, which is the kingdoms, they care about the people of South Africa. And in the manner that he spoke to us and addressed us, I'm very hopeful of a very beautiful future of young people in South Africa. Thank you so much, the Royal Kingdom. And to young people, I must say something. Rome was not built in one day. Everything great takes time. And we are only 30 years old in inverted commas democracy. And I believe as young people, we have what it takes to become better versions of ourselves. And most importantly, I believe in two things, purpose and service. I believe if you center your life around these two things, whatever it is, you'll attract it. Is it money? If you're living in your purpose and you're serving humanity, because business is about solving problems. So I want to say to you, find yourself. Let that be your let it be your mission. Take the best out of you and work on that person. You'll see there is nothing impossible. There are no limits, and nothing can stop you. You can go as far as you let your mind to take you. Work on your mental structures, and everything else will come to you. So thank you so much. That's all I can say. I was not prepared. Thank you.